If you're looking for the cheapest, and I mean cheapest coins out there to build your God Squad, head over to AOEAH.com. They are fast and reliable, and make sure you use code WOLF to get 3% off. Link is in the description. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys the run plays that are good from the Patriots playbook. Today, we're going to go over the single back wing to blend it in together with the scheme that I provided you guys in the members section because people wanted to know what are the good run plays. And that's what we're going to talk about today. And tomorrow, from the single back wing, you're going to see the one play tutties from the single back wing. So if someone starts to play cover four quarters or problems on you trying to stop the run, you hit them over the top of the head with glitchy one play touchdowns. It's just, I'm going to do that in gameplay for you guys so you'll see it in action. And hopefully that when I start to run the ball, they do run the defenses that stop the run, and then we can just one play TD their heads, bro. So today, let's talk about the run plays. Now, if you haven't learned the wild trips pass, I think it's important. I think it's a very good base scheme to learn for future Maddens because the route concepts are always going to work. And I would imagine that the abilities are going to be the same from here on out because it makes them too much money in Ultimate Team. And then the ability that goes together with the wild trips pat is just virtually, I mean, you feel unstoppable, bro. Single back wing. Let's go ahead and set up the audible right here. Let's go ahead and take stick out. I mean, we could leave stick in, but let's just focus on the run plays. We're going to do the blunt dive, okay? And then we're going to have the stretch. Is it already in there? Tight. We're going to take tight end attack out, and we're going to go ahead and put what tomorrow's video is going to be about, drive. And then we're going to take that one out. We're going to put post. Like I said, these I'm going to talk about tomorrow, the pass plays. But let's talk about the dive and the stretch alert because this play right here, the pass play I'm going to show you guys tomorrow is very powerful in the right man's hands with the right setups. It is virtually unstoppable for the one play tutties and drive as well. So let's talk about blunt. We actually have the 2-6, but it doesn't matter. Halfback blunt dive. This play right here. Let me back out of the defenses. Let me just put random play because we don't care. Okay, so blunt dive. Okay, you just snap the ball and you just take this up the field. Now, there's going to be times where you can bust for touchdowns depending on your running back. If I had McCaffrey, probably touchdowns a lot more than Fournette. I don't think Fournette can like reach the end zone before someone catches him. Like if you have Diggs and people out there, corners and safeties, they're going to catch Fournette. But people like McCaffrey, it's going to be a little bit harder to stop him. I don't know Fournette's speed, okay? But this play right here, you just run this right here. Now, I don't know if the defense shifts if you move somebody. Now here, you see this formation right here. This is why you have stretch, okay? So you go to stretch when you see a compressed formation on defense like this, and you just run this to the outside. Every single time. Every single time. I'll do this every single time against people online. Force them to not be in that defense and then come right back to the blunt dive. Boom. Just run it up the middle of the field. Me personally, I'm gonna put this on conservative because I don't want to get cooked. Now this play loves double A gap. So if someone is trying to run double A gap, this play really shines. Which sometimes they will try to stop you in double A gap. That's just the thing people do. Like they will not go away from their scheme. They will stay in double A gap for the most part. Right here, you see the compressed defense. You want to run stretch against it. Just cut up the field. Man, if that guy would have held the block, I could have got to the outside and took off down the sidelines. But we are talking about Fournette. Matter of fact, let me just see real quick here in the depth chart how fast he actually is because I'm just being a bum. I don't really run the ball with these guys, but now he's 91 speed. He's pretty much well, actually Jones is our fast. He's got better acceleration. I could probably put Jones in that position, bro, to be honest with you guys. Let's go ahead and choose new play. We're going to pick the same play. We're going to put Jones. Let's go ahead and just see what kind of burst off the line we get because that's important. The burst off the line is actually important in this with this play. So blunt dive. I picked any. Okay, yeah, I picked random play. So boom, the acceleration. That's what we need, man. We need that burst of speed right off the line. I think that is crucial. I want to say McCaffrey has a really good burst too. So right here, same thing. You see this defense. If you try to run this against this defense, chances are, well, I don't know, man. Maybe you will get further. But there goes Jones. You see I'm getting a little bit more yards because the acceleration coming off the line is better than Fournette's by like 4. And I think that's a big deal. Coming up here in the middle, boom. You see how I get around like block sheds and stuff. Now, with stretch, there are times where you will get block shedded. So let's go to stretch. Let me just show you guys they half-ass nerf stretch. So it's kind of nerfed and kind of not. But there's times you get away with stuff. But there's times like this right here where it's like auto shed sometimes. Not as bad as toss. Toss is worse. But stretch right here you want to run the dive play. But let's just go ahead and run stretch and just see. Maybe we could score a touchdown. Who knows? Because I have done that before. But you're seeing that I'm not getting as many yards as if I would have just ran the dive play. So right here, stretch again. Although I know that dive is going to be better. We'll go ahead and run. Cut this in. Maybe if I took that to the outside. I just feel like they're going to shed instantly and I'm going to just get stopped. So here you can run stretch or dive. I'm just going to run stretch again. See what it can do. I mean, I'm getting 5 yards almost a carry just with... Now, you also got to take into consideration that someone's going to be pressing their line. They're going to be moving their D-line, and that's what's really going to give these plays away. If they compress their line, you take it to the outside. If they spread the D-line out, then you take it to the inside. If they don't do nothing, you just read the defense and run it, okay? Now, like I said, stretch isn't the best anymore. It used to be the best, but it's zone weak in these plays right here. So you can even take dive and flip it to the right. That's another thing I forgot to tell you guys, and this is just going to help you out a lot too. I should have said that since the beginning of the video because people stop watching and stuff like at 4 minutes or something like that. But I don't know what it does against double A gap going that way. Dang, bro. Yeah, so flipping the play. Oh no, man, if I would have cut up a little bit earlier, touchdown city. So one more time, flipping the dive play to the right, using the right stick and going that way may be beneficial too, depending on the load. So you don't want to depend on the stretch. You want to depend on this play more than the stretch and just take it up the field, bro. It's easy money. Now, let me just show you guys like in the pass play. Let's just come to this pass play. We'll go to drive, okay? So with the hot route master ability, assuming, like I said, assuming that you're using it, you can max protect to get good protection out there. And you can motion X in and put him on a post, okay? So post right here and then streak B. And then take RB, put him on a flat. So now you got a simple concept. Look, you want them to think you're running it. It's obviously not play action, but you could also, you know, get people over here open to keep your opponent honest. So I don't know why that's Tom Brady trying to throw on the run. I guess they really say, nah, bro, you ain't doing that. And you can flip it and go the other way, which means you could take your tight end, one of your tight ends, put them on a post, right? Streak X, block A. However you want to do this. You can do this either way you want. And then try to read RB over the left side. Right here, boom. You know what I mean? You could do that as well. Just giving you guys different options. Now, if I read this defense right here, I would just run, like I said, I'm running dive on these people. No matter how many yards, right there, I got 7 yards. This is what sucks about Madden is everything's fall forward. You get more yards after contact, probably the most I've ever seen in any game. And then you can flip the drive going this way, or the dive, my bad. I get it confused, dive and drive. But you can flip it, go the other way. Like I said, just so much things you can do, man. And when it's a compressed set, you come to the stretch, take it to the outside, and you just want to try to get to the outside, bro. Like that's the whole idea, is get outside and run up and get your yards that way. And you just have like a crazy under center scheme right here. Dive to the right side, just get your yards, go up the field. So this is a very good little scheme for you guys to use, the run scheme, blend in with the passes. Tomorrow I'm going to show you guys the one play touchdowns that are just brutal in this formation. Make sure you guys drop a like. Love you guys, man. Peace.